Alright. My mic working? I think it is. Alright. Hey yo, let's go! Welcome back to another stream. This time of Final Fantasy XIV. I'm your host, Rex Kitty, your favorite intergalactic wrestler of light. Okay. I forgot to stream. So I am doing a quick little stream, finishing up this quest line over here for the leatherworker, carpenter, and I think weaver. So we're probably gonna finish it off with leatherworker, and we'll switch it off that later on when we can no longer do it with weaver. It's because I already reached max. So yeah, this stream is just gonna be consisting of that, finishing up that storyline, and going to the Occult Crescent and seeing what that is all about, and then we'll just end the stream there. We'll probably, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but yeah, this is just me just to introduce all that stuff. So, anyways, let's get to it, shall we? Because as you can see, I already made 5 of these. I actually did them off screen. So I need to turn this one in. So let's turn that in, and to Pamica over here. Okay, so all right, let's see. And we'll turn that in, and we got a little bit of points. Oops, excuse me. All right. So anyway, yeah, I did the cosmic exploration stuff. I can't really do I can do a stream like that maybe one day. Maybe when I'm bored. But it is pretty fun. I want to get to the maximum. I want to get to the maximum of Luna credits, so I can do a bunch of roles and make it entertaining. I'll do that eventually. But anyways, let's speak to Zemo Weni. I think that's what he's called again. Because he's telling us the stories, and then Pamica's writing it down for future generations and all. That's what's basically the story is. Basically, writing all the myths and tales of this guy's tribe. Because they don't write it down. They tell them through stories vocally. So this guy just wants to have like a physical book, so so future generations can see the stories that were told from generation to generation. So anyway. Let's speak with Zemo Weni over here and see. Okay. Today, I'd like to share a few stories of the Pillow Pillow. These days, we know them as avid travelers and seekers of profit. But this was not always the case. Always so. Oh, we get to learn a little bit about the Pillow Pillow. Long before the nation was founded, the Pillow Pillow were a reclusive folk who rarely left the solitude of Ukupacha. Good job there, Pamica, writing it down. Oh, learning more about Pillow Pillow. Now, in one solitary village lived a Pillow named Chibio. The poor lad was sickly and short in stature compared to his diminutive fellows. Oh, damn. With such a frail constitution, Kibili could never work the fields nor tend to the alpacas. But the village loved him even so, and he loved them in turn. They nursed him back to health in his times of need and offered tasks that would not fatigue him. He only wished that he could serve them better. Yet kindness cannot solve all ills. In the year of the cold summer, crops withered upon the mountains of Ukupacha. The Pelu began to starve. They ate what remained of their food. They ate their frail livestock. Kibil knew that they had reached their limits and snuck quietly from the village. One less mouth to feed, his people would have more teeth. Finally, he found a way to help. His mind was made up. The poor Pelu made for the sacred mountain that he might fade from this world in silence. Self-sacrifice. Oh, yeah, I think we fight that guy in one of the dungeons. As he began to climb, a spirit appeared, forbade him to go any further. Kibil begged the spirit to let him pass and spoke about his village. The spirit was moved by the lad's favorite resolve and bestowed upon to him a handful of leaves. Return to your village, it said. Your people must drink these leaves. Kibil obeyed and stepped stepped on the leaves onto hot water. When his people drank, their hunger miraculously faded. No Pelu succumbed to famine, and they all lived to see the coming year. So it was that the Pelu first encountered Matati. Oh, that's interesting. That's a cool little story. Ow. Sorry about that. Oh, I probably should have gotten a refill before I started streaming. Yeah, too late now. Alright, another pickable book. Thank you, both of you. What a particular story. I think we'll go with that because we met the spirit when we fought in that dungeon. Of course, there's no telling whether it actually happened. But Mata tea is rich in nutrients, and I've heard its effectiveness is relieving hunger as well. To me, the moral seems to lie in the virtue of caring for one another. That every time a greatly difficulty keeping others in your heart can lead to unexpected solutions. Well, I better be off. I still got some reading and writing practice to do. But next time, I think I'll share some tales of the Moblin customers. See you then. Ooh, Moblins. I already saw on the list of the stuff that we need to create. That was one on the list. I think I need to go some hunting for some ingredients. So we're gonna have to take a little detour. Well, you heard the man. It seems we'll be in for plenty of entertainment yet. So keep your tools sharp. We'll have another project on our hands before we know it. Hey, I needed those crystals. Alrighty then. I can now consider you a beneficial binder. Well, that's good. Alright, there we go. Alright, Pamika. Ready for more work? I was just thinking about the wonderful job you did with the Pelu tomb. Not only did the locale sourced materials enhance the binding's quality from without, it served as immersive preview of the myths within. I tend to have the same continuum with this thread. The Moblins tale are next on the agenda. We'll want to use materials from Kozomauka, and of course the Hanu also make home to that region. Take care to differentiate between their cultures. A tradesman of your distinct Chuck Terrell. If I remember correctly. Okay, let's see. What else do we need? Okay, so we need wood. Where can we gather that? Oh, Kozamauka. Okay, so. Alright, so where to? I think the easiest one to get right now. Oh, wait. Let me check. I haven't checked the other one to see if I have the Albanian stuff. Because I know I had some in here. Albanian. Oh. Nope. It's not in here. Okay. What about the chocobo saddle? Let me check. I know I had some. Okay, let's see. Well, looks like we're gonna have to take a trip to Garlemald. Ugh. Ah, well. Oh well, anyway, let's just collect that one first. That one's the farthest. Alright, how many are we gonna need? Gonna need more than just 6, so let's get a bunch. Even if we don't need a bunch. Wait, which is get... Oh, I didn't even... Okay. Hang on, let me see. Okay, so it is mining. Okay, so. Alright, let's switch over to our mining. Get that up real quick. Sorry for the little detour. I probably should have done all this offline. Ooh. Oh man, if I wasn't in a rush right now, I would so get that. I also get that level 90 crop. Alrighty then. Ooh, okay. Alright, there we go. There we are. Am I gonna need more than that? Yeah. Get a little bit more than that, just in case. So I don't have to make a double trip over here. There we are. Alright, how much is that? Alright, I think that's good enough. Alright, let's teleport to Turiolo. What's the other ingredient that we need? Oh! We gotta go to Shaktarel. I think we can get that through the gem trader. I think the gem trader has some skins. I think that's where you get it. Alright, so let's go through here. Alright. Oh yeah, I also recorded a video yesterday, the day before, whenever this VOD was recorded or done. Because it's not recorded, I'm doing it live. But yeah, I already did a video for the for these guys over here, so I should probably do that right now after the stream. Anyway. You know, thought occurred, maybe we should also get the components for the other one as well. That way we're not hopping around. Okay, so where's the gem trader over here? Oh, there you are. Okay. So he does have the backside. Okay, so how many are we gonna need? Alright, we're gonna need... Ooh, okay, so we probably only get like let's go. Okay, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Alright, let's get 10. I don't know how well this is gonna go, but let's just get 10 just to be safe. Okay, and I think that's about it. Okay, so what other components do we need? Alright, as for the Mamuja, alright, let's see the crafting method. Arcadia bark. Shaleone, okay. What do I get? Gothian. Forzium skin from. Wait, is there a gem trade over here? Nope. Okay. Well, let's see. Nope. I haven't improved on here over here, so. Okay. So what else? Sacred cloth. Oops. Alright, crafting method. There we are. Alright, gathering method. Oh! Oh, we're already here! Okay, we can just switch over to botanist. Alright, 5 each. 5 times 6. I think that's 30, so I need at least 30. Okay. Alright. Since we're already here, might as well collect. This is what I'm gonna be doing. So I'm just gonna be collecting for right now. Alright, dark mahogany. Crafting method. What's the gathering? Oh wow. Oh. Southeast. Okay. Oh my god, I chose the slowest mount. So both of them are over there, so I can probably get those over there. I'll get up probably around 100. Alright. God damn it, where's that? Come on, hurry up. Hurry up and show up. Holy shit, how far away is it? Oh my god, it's gonna disappear before I even have a chance to get it. Alright, where is it? Okay, there it is. What, is there anything important? Oh. Oh, and of course it disappeared right in front of me. Oh, what a waste of time that was. Alright. Well, that was a waste of a journey. Stupid time and in-game time. Changing right as I get there, of course. Oh, what's over here? Where is it at? That's what I... No, that's Turiel Alcorn. Okay. I should be over here. Alright, where's the wood? I need wood. Ah, there they are. Alright then. Ooh. Oh, damn it, I already have one, man. Son of a... Alright, anyway. There we are. Alright, how much was that? Alright, 13. That's not that bad. Good. It could be better. Let's use one of these. Alright, there we are. Alright. Oh! Oh, thank you for that. Oops. I was pressing the wrong button. There we are. Alright, enough of that. Alright, switch back. Alright, let's see. Alright, Ginsu lumber. Okay. Okay, then we can get that at Kozamuka. There was something else I could get over here. What was it? Oh, I think the bark. No, that's in Chaleone. Okay. Oh, mountain flock. No, Ukupacha. Okay. Was it mahogany? Yep. Alright, it was mahogany. Alright, let's get that real quick. Oh, I can't use it. Okay. I'm waiting on the timer. What's the time? 1 minute. Wait. Don't got 1 minute to wait. Okie dokie. Where? Oh. There you are. Wait a minute. I just realized I'm using the weapon from the... Oh, God. I keep forgetting I have that one switched. I'm still doing that. I forgot I was still doing the sky weaponry, sky tools for Endwalker for botanist. I forgot I was doing that. I forgot I still have that one equipped. I still need to finish it, but I'm kind of like been busy with work and stuff. That I haven't had the time to do it. Same with the cosmic tools. I've almost got leather up to the third I think to the third phase. I still need to finish the other phase. It's been hard because I am not good at crafting, man. Not good at critical crafting, at least. Like, it's so much time consuming. How many of this did I need again? Alright, let's see. Okay, we need one of these, and how much cost to craft it? Dark mahogany. Oh, okay. Alright, better get it like at least 40 or 50. Alright, come on, pop up for me. There you are. There we are. Okie dokie. What else do? That good enough? Alright, let's see. What I've already got that. Think we can just go to Shellone for a bit. Let's just teleport to Shellone instead. And let's see. Yeah, let's just teleport. It's easier that way. Then we have to visit Ukupacha and I think Kozamauka. And then we'll be done. Oh. Not falling for that trick again. Alright. Ooh, Lobo map. Damn it! Don't have enough. Do I need Arcadia wood? Alright, how much of this do I need? I think we can get it with that. I'll just get a little bit more just in case we need a little bit extra. Okay. Alright, let's go see this item one over here. Just in case it's something I need. Alright, oh, there it is. Okay. Ooh! Rarified Acacia wood. I can use that. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. I can't abandon it. Fudge. Oh, that was on me. Ooh, so close. Okay. Come on, get lucky, get lucky. Ah, damn it. Alright, anyway. Didn't get lucky. Alright, let's continue gathering some Arcadia bark. And I think there's a gem trade over here, is there? No, not over here. No, not over here either. Could have sworn there was a gem trader over here. Oh! Hey, got that one at least. Alright, how many was that? Alright, 17? Okay, not that bad. Oop. I don't know what happened there. I did not realize I had the Great Serpent of Ronka as my little minion for the evening. What a perfect traveling companion. You too, Cho-Cho. Here we are. Alright, let's see. Could have sworn there was a gem trader over here. Maybe I'm misremembering. Oh well, I'll have to go to the market board for the skins or the leather, whichever comes first, whichever's cheaper. All right, so as for this guy, all right, let's see. Gathering method, goes to Mauka, and the mini flies. There we are. Many fires, I mean. class 5 each, around maybe 30 or 60, somewhere around there. Extras just in case. Nope, pointing me in the other direction. Alright, let's see. Wait, is that... Wait, do we need the bark? No. Ah! There we are. Oh, there we are. Let me take one of these. Anything? Oh, okay. Use the 500. Hey, we got 2,000 points back. I mean, 2,000 gil back. Oh, no, we got 12,000 gil. On that, and isn't that our lucky day, hey? Probably should have played the lottery with that kind of luck. Okie Alright, 22, not that bad. Aquí. ¿Dónde está por aquí? Should be one. Oh, there they are. Okie. Okay, which one's closer? Okay, let's go with this. Oh, 30 on the mark. Get a little bit more just to have a little bit of extra. Alright, just a tiny bit more. Ooh, not enough. Okay. Alright, let's build that up. There we are. 50 good enough? Let's do one more. Okay, let's see. Hear me? Okay, wait at least 28 seconds before we do this. Screw it. Let's save for the next one. I'm impatient. Oh, damn. Damn. Hey, not bad. Okay, let's see. What else do we need? Racks and leather. Okay, we're good with that. Mountain linen. Alright, gathering method. Vanuka Pacha. By the looks of it. Good with that. Good with that. Yeah, I think Ukapacha's the only one other place left. Okay, let's teleport over there. And I think we're good. I'm gonna lie, this is kind of relaxing a little bit. That's what I like. Maybe a little bit boring to some, but to me, it's kind of relaxing. That's all important, is my happiness. Anyway. Oh! You know what I am excited? Hey, what's up, Drake? What's up, Bruce? I didn't see you there in the comment section. I don't know if you're still there. I couldn't see the comment section because literally my model's behind there. So I couldn't see you. If you're still there, what's up? Okay, let's see. Alright, I think there's a last. I don't know what happened there. Tongue-tied for a moment. Okay, let's see. Oh! Had to do it. There we are. Alright, how much of that mountain flux do we need? Alright, mountain linen, there we are. Holy sh... Okay, so we have... Oh yeah, I think we're good. Alright, let's return back to Toriolo and see and finish up this leather quest line so we can get to the Occult Classic and then we can wrap up the stream. So again, Drake, if you're still there, sorry Oos, I didn't get you there. If you are, what's up? Kinda got distracted because I was a little preoccupied here. But what the hell? Answer it. Oh, that's the other quest line. I was like wondering why that one was activated. Now, then I remember. I'm in the mining. I'm in my miner. I am in my botanist gear. So that's was it Weaver? We were also available. We could also switch over to Leatherworker as well, since it's all the same. Okay, let's see. Alright, so we need the Brax leather, the mountain linen, and the ginseng thing? The ginseng lumber. Okay, so oh shoot, I gotta switch over to carpenter. Alright, hang on. Let's use one of these. Alright, let's scent. Alright, we don't have to worry about quality control. We can just worry about getting it finished. There we are. Alright, there we go. Ooh, okay. Hey, there we go. Now we can use the quick sense. Come on, come on. High quality. Damn it! I got 11 tries here, Roos. There we are. I guess we're using regular ones. Come on, the last two, please. Damn it. Ah, well. Alright, there we are. Now, mountain linen. Okay, so let's switch over to our weaver. Let's switch over to our weaver. Where's the mountain linen? There we are. Alright. Last not set to weaver. Oh. Wasn't it not set to weaver? Alright, there we are. Alright. Ooh, almost finished. Let's go. Alright, quick sense. Wait, what? Oh, you gotta be effing kidding me. Do I not have enough? Oh, missed it by 1. Alright, hang on. Which one of these is closer? Okay, let's go with that one. I switched back the axe. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's fly over there. Get them quick linen. Oh, why does this one have to be so far away? The right axis step? Okay, yeah, it is. Ooh, there's one nearby as well. What if I'm gonna make it in time? Just have to wait and see. Okay, there we are. Alright, where's it at? I know you're out here. Okay, there you are. Oh, it's over here. Oh my god. My god. Alright, there we go. Alright, ooh, okay. Come on. Give me luck. Increases a chance to trigger and collector's intuition. Ooh. Okay, there we are. Damn it, didn't give me an extra one. Okay. Good enough. And I need that, because I need those strips. I need those purple and orange strips. I need to collect, materia. Alright, there we are. Alright. Does these ones have mountain linen? I mean, or flux, whatever the fudge it was called. Hey, there we go, mountain flux. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's switch to Reaver. Alright, there we are. And there we are. Get a little bit more just in case. Uh-oh. I don't know why my mouse is acting up right now. There we are. Hey. Okay, there we are. Alright, just a little bit extra more. How to do it. Hey, oh, damn. Okay, hang on. There we are. Okie dokie. some extra just in case. All right. And now a quick method to get teleported into Toriola a lot easier. All right, where you at? There we go. Are you gonna? Oh, there we go. And we're back in Toriola without wasting any gil. All right. Can't believe that worked. No? Okay, there we are. Watch your Mickey. Okay. Looks like we got everything except the Brax leather. Crafting method, okay. So we gotta switch over to our leather workers then. Oh, another. Oh, you know what? We'll worry about that later. Okay. There we are. We got our cool gear here, too. Okay, so let's do this. Come on. There we are. Alright, now we got that one now out of the way. Are you effing kidding me? Oh, now I gotta teleport to Jacques Torel. God damn it. Alright, hang on. Ugh. Why didn't I think this through? Always remember, you need twice as more than you need. If you couldn't tell, math is not my strong suit. Alright, let's see. Let's just teleport over there. Is this faster? Faster than riding your mount. Oh no, Church is gonna disappear. Okay, hang on. I'm not really. How'd I get in this car? I'm just messing with you. Honestly, this guy's car is awesome. Wish I wasn't so scared of the Savage Trials to get that mount, but I'm not that really quick. Alright, let's just get 20 of these. Alright, there we go. Six in total. Ooh! On high quality. That's not that bad. I was kind of hoping for a second one, but alright. Would have made my job a lot easier. Alright, let's switch to Weaver. And let's just craft them right here. Alright, so got one high quality. Alright, we need 6 of these. We gotta at least get it in the green. Ooh. Alright, just in case. Ooh. Oh, damn it, I forgot to press Y. Well, it didn't even matter. We got it anyway. Oh my god, this is so much easier than the Cosmic Exploration. Like, I can actually get it to the green this time. Alright, that's one. I'm gonna switch over to that. Okay. Don't panic. Damn it. Okay, panic a little bit. Never mind. Okay, nope, do panic. Okay, never mind, don't panic. We almost got this. There we are. All right, let's set that up a little bit. There we go. Okie dokie. I think we'll... What is this, the third one? Okay. Hey, we got to the max. All right, I think that's three. Three more. Okay. Almost got it. Oh, shit. All right, wasting it because it doesn't matter anymore. All right, that's four. Two more. Two more. Let's go. Okay. All right, let's do that. Go with that. Hey, that's five. Hang on, let me check. One, two, three, four, five. Yep. All right, one more. We are. Here we go. All right, come on. Are you feeling Lucy? I guess not. Oh my God, you really aren't. Oh. Good enough. we go. Hey, there we are. I think that's 6. Alright, let's teleport. That's what I've been waiting for. Alright, that's definitely enough to get us to 98. Hopefully. If not, I'm switching to leather worker. Ooh. That's a cool glamour. Alright. Right. Ooh, she's over here. Sorry, Pamika. Alright, let's see. There we are. Whew, please get... Wait. Okay, thank God. I was like, I was about to... Son of a bitch, bro! Okay. Well, at least we got further into the story. Alright. Alright, Zimmerwani. As promised, today I will bring a tale of the Moblins. There is a unique a unique culture, varied as it is particular. Well, similar to the goblins over in Aodia? Forgive me for interrupting, Zimmerwani. And won't you be seated? Oh, pardon me. I meant to say something earlier, but at the restaurant we usually recite our stories while standing. Is that so? Perfectly fine, of course, just as long as you're comfortable. When I say the word Moblin, what do you paint in your mind's eye? A mask, a pack, and perhaps most notably, a pot. Okay, where is the story heading? Once upon a time, a group of Moblins grew tired of wandering the countryside. They wanted a place to call home, and so they settled down in caves deep within the earth. They scavenged for what was needed and packed their necessities into large clay pots. Their new home was happy and their pots were plentiful. Too plentiful. Soon the caves grew cramped and narrow. They took up their packs and dug deeper, hoping to expand their domain. And expand they did. Theirs would become one of the largest underground cities of its time. Ooh. That's interesting. Oh, look at that in their little clay pots. Oh. Yet the prosperity was short-lived. The Moblins dug their tunnels so deep and so far they unwittingly beseeched the gap between land and ocean. The muddy deluge devoured their city. Even their own masts turned against them, filling the water and threatening them to suffocate. In their desperate bid to escape with their lives, the Moblins threw themselves into the pots and prayed that they might come a new dawn. The pots withstood the terrible tides, and once the Moblins clawed their way to solid ground, they swore never again to live beneath it. And so it's what they built their village in the jungle, fashioning their houses and workshops after the pots that saved both their lives and prized possessions. Oh, so that's why they look like giant pots. As for the city that lies beneath the earth, though its location has long since been forgotten, they say it slumbered still in the remote corner of Turiola, the second city of Mavolopolis. Oh, I wonder if they're going to turn that into a dungeon in the future. I hope so. Sounds interesting. Hey, look at that book. Incredible! I feel it fits the image of the story perfectly. I was moved by the moblin's resilience. The desire for a safety and comforting home resonated with me. uh, hmm. Let's go with the second one. Because we're always looking for a new home because we're the player character. And there's not enough plots to go around. Oh shit, that reminds me. I gotta visit my home in the in-game. Otherwise it's gonna disappear. And I'll lose all the stuff that I put in there. Alright, anyway. Put that stuff for later. Alright, relatable sentiment indeed. It is our very nature to seek out safety and comfort after all. Many old Tudioli stories tell of how our people first came upon their current homes. The Hanu Hanu tale I shared previously was much the same. My family loves sharing those sorts of tales. What about you, Pamika? Ooh, you hesitated there, bro. A bit. I was born and raised in Tudiola, so I never given my ancestry much consideration. I never thought to ask. Ooh. That kind of same goes for me. Alright, how many stories have I failed to hear? About my own ancestries, no less. Ooh. It seems I have my own digging to do. If there are untold tales out there, then I wish to know about them. I would love to hear them, or even read them perhaps. I've grown more confident in my letters these days. I am so keen to practice with more stories. I hope to find I hope you find what you're looking for. Sorry, my bad for me speaking there. But hey, another part of the story done. I think we got 3 more after this. If I'm correct. Pamika now considers you a talented tailbinder. New quest continued, blah blah blah. Alright. Ooh, let them eat cake. Alright. After hearing Zemawini's talk about the ancestral tales, I cannot but wonder what my own family may have preserved from generations past. I've nearly finished my work for today, so I'll close up shop and go speak with my parents. They should be able to point me in the right direction, even if it requires an excursion beyond the city limits. Should it come to that, your company will be most appreciated. I really leave the city, you see. Well, no problem. I'm an adventurer. You can count on me to protect you if any danger comes your way. Thank you. I plan to meet you at Ikiwaya Plaza once my family chat is finished. Okie dokie, where's that? Oh, okay. Alright, where's the Aetherite? Okay, there we are. Nope, wrong one. There we are. There we go. There we go. Alright, okay, this one's 95. Okay, we can reach level 98. Alright, there you are, Pamika. Apologies for the wait. My parents were happy to share what they knew about my ancestry. They said our family came to Tudiola when the city was founded, so around my great-grandfather's time. He originally hailed from Shaktarel, though beyond that, neither of my parents could say. I wonder if I might find some clues or mementos buried in the family storehouse. And as luck would have it, I chanced upon a mysterious stone tablet inscribed with glyphs. Judging by its age, it may have well belonged to my great-great-grandfather. I know he was employed as a plaza attendant, but he never divulged more of his work than that. Do the glyphs resemble those of the Tudiola saga? Perhaps the Yakui were able to read it. Ooh. Alright, let's mention the Yakui. Given the Yakui's history with both stone and pictorial storytelling, it would indeed follow that this tablet has some connection to them. Why don't we pay the Ayakui a visit then? Perhaps someone will be kind enough to translate the tablet for us. Would you accompany me to Warlord Leko Rex? It would be my honor. Wonderful. Let's be off. Okay. Looks like we're going to the Yakui. Come along, little great serpent. Bounce away. Alright, let's, there we are. And there we go. Ooh. Hang on. There we go. Ooh. Toro. Ooh, good boy. There we go. Right, enough of that. So this is where the Yakui live. I already see glyphs carved into the same manner of the tablet. I believe we're on the right track. Let's have a look around and see if we can't find someone who's willing to help. I'll let you take the lead, as far more practical in communication with the Yakui than I do, after all. Alright. Alright, she's now accompanying us. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Okay, alright, let's go to the far end over here. Actually, you know what? This one, the young... I don't think the young Yakui is gonna help. It's gonna be good use for older stuff. And your ancestral tablet. I can spare a moment, but I am glad to oblige. Okay, never mind. Looks like he's a little bit knowledgeable. Relatively new dated just 80 years past. The bearer of this stone is a retainer of the Dawntrail. May thus be accommodate as a guest. A residential permit, it would seem. In those days, the scars of war were still fresh. One could not travel as freely as today, so the tablet may have been a necessary precaution. Oh. So it's like a sort of old school, not permit, passport. Like an old school passport. That's cool. Let's speak with this other guy over here. Or nearby. Yeah, there we are. Severe Yakui. All this way for a tablet? How very quaint. Fine, hand it over. Hopefully this mic is picking up my voice. Right, from Studio Law. Yes, well, it skipped the obvious part. Here we have the creation of a new alphabet by a traveling man, a learner of Tudioli cultures. Make little sense to me. But that's what it says. Oh. Okay. So it's sort of like so it's starting to seem like her ancestor might have helped with like creation of a language. Maybe the modern day Tudiola language, I think. But, oh, hey Girlfiller. Zumawar? Yeah, Zumawar. Okay, that's what his name is. Okay. There you go. Discuss Zarya the Gracious. They say that this is where the Valley Gamandra was sealed. The tales of the walls could tell the tales that these walls could tell of the sky ruin. But every building has a story to tell, if you think about it. Take ancient ruins, for example. Scholars have spent centuries piercing together the stories of ancient civilizations from beneath the rubble. Even without the written word, we can still weave a tangible history. Though I simply can't imagine a world without writing. That is true. It's hard to picture a world without writing. Like, it's hard to picture a world without written history altogether. Like, who knows what secrets they could have been hiding. Anyway, I'm getting distracted here. Alright, Dalsy. Reading something, of course. But do keep in mind, I'm in dire need of a nap. Huh. It looks like the original owner of this tablet shared few keen interest in our glyphs. He came here to hold council of our stonemasons. All Yakui learn to write, but they are the expert who etch your histories onto the stone. As far as what our guests learn from the stonemasons, I could say too sleepy. Now I'm piecing together the full story. My great-grandfather received permission to live among the Yakui in his capacity as the Dawn Serpent's retainer. He was traveling the continent of Turiola in order to create a new alphabet, and he expressed eager interest in the Yakui's glyphs. Since this tablet itself is relatively new, perhaps we can still find a stonemason who spoke with my great-grandfather 80 years ago. Shall we go and see? I think we pretty much went already and saw already. I think we know exactly who we're gonna probably go talk to. Oh. Okay, it's too high. Never mind. Alright, let's take the stairs, Pamika. Oh, other direction. Never mind, I guess we're not talking to Girlfriend Learn. If anybody knew your grandfather, probably would have been him. I guess not. Guess we gotta talk to somebody. Alright, I think we gotta go in the tower, I think. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's check the tower first, Pamika. Alright, it's not him. Alright, where? Ah! Here's the stonemason we were looking for. Alright, let's see what he's gonna tell us. Tell us your tale, wise one. Why, yes, I have served as a stonemason these 80 years. How can I help you? Yes, I remember. Not long after Toriola's founding, a man bearing this tablet came to stay with us. So my great-grandfather really did come here to study Yakui glyphs, yes? Do you remember why? He was developing a new alphabet, as I recall. One to transcribe the Turioli we speak today. Oh, I was right on the money with that one, with that prediction. Back then, Dalu Jaja had only just succeeded in creating the United Turiola people. From diverse nations amassed the capital, and ensuing linguistical misunderstandings caused no little amount of trouble. As your great-godfather told it, when the common language of the Turioli was adopted, he proposed that a new alphabet be created to accompany it. And the Dawn Serpent turned him down in favor of adapting foreign characters. Not only that, but the Dawn Serpent then ordered him on a journey of Turo, upon which he was to study the continent's myriad cultures. After touring a number of communities, he stopped here to understand our ways. What we wished to learn wasn't simply how to read our glyphs. He asked tirelessly about our intentions when shaping the stones, how we decide our designs, and each step in the process of sculpting. One day, your great-grandfather turned to us and said he finally understood the Dawn Serpent's reasoning for rejecting his proposal. Soon after, he returned to Turiolo, full of new confidence. I had no idea my great-grandfather had such a direct dealings with the Galujaja. But I believe I understand why they both included a new alphabet, why including a new alphabet wasn't needed. If that's so, then tell me, child, what do you think of that is? Turioli language that exists solely for purposes of communication. It has no cultural connection to any of Turol's people. Oh, okay, I'm starting to get the picture. Alright. that a new alphabet would have been a communal creation, a new piece of Tudioli culture that might have had the power to overwrite others. Barring the foreign alien alphabet allows Tudioli people to remain a borrowed language, a language of convenience. By refusing to establish Tudioli as a language created by and for the Tudioli people, the Dawn Serpent sought to protect our cultural diversity. That's why I think he rejected the proposal. After my great-grandfather traveled the land and arrived here to see your glyphs, he must have finally realized the full significance of his alphabet, and the beauty we might stand to lose because of it. His tablet must have meant a great deal to him. It seems you two now carry your great-grandfather's discovery, and his story. You're right. My great-grandfather's story. A story of my people. I must pin the tail right away, Rex. I'd ask you to bind it for me. It would be my pleasure. Okie dokie. I want the book to represent a significance of my great-grandfather's connection to the Yaqui culture, so binding it with local stone would be preferable. You'll find plenty of it right here. Take as much as you need. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Never travel without a pen and paper. So this time, I even brought my portable desk in case my search for stories proved fruitful. If you could prepare a binding while I write, it would be much obliged. Okie dokie. Okay, here we go. All right. Ooh, perfect. Oh, I don't get enough. Okay. Come on. There we are. Perfect. Oh, we're almost finished with another challenge too. Okay. I want this binding to be properly symbolizing my great-grandfather's bond with the Yaqui. Take all the time you need, and return to me when your work is done. Alright. Oh, that is a nice looking cover book, not gonna lie. Which is an actual journal we can get. Alright. Written account on my own forebearer story. A precious book indeed. It also included text about the Yaqui. Though using proposed to I would say our trip was well worth it. I think I'll lend Zemawani the book we made, since we expressed an interest in practicing his skill with new tales. Besides, I think the illustration might make for an easier reading experience. It was his petition that started this whole project, after all. I do hope he enjoys it. Oh, I owe you my deepest thanks, Rex. Not only for where you were kind enough to accompany me to Warlord's Echo, but you gave me, perhaps the most stunning cover yet. Now, get back to work with me. Until Zemawini's next appointment approaches, I wish you a pleasant crafting. Hey. There we go. Got a few points there. Oh, this one's 98. Oof. Alright, next. This is just the person I wanted to see. Our journey to Warlord's Echo gave me countless insights in, don't you think, to my own family history. The Dawn Servant wished for this nation of myriad ways by which our diverse people can tell their stories. I feel readier than ever to transcribe more tales from Zemawani. Well, you two look happier than a pair of Ramik on the sun. Has something happened? Zemawani, impeccable timing. I'm back on my journey of ancestor discovery and bring with me a freshly penned tome of family tales. Might I persuade you to read it? It will be an honor. No better way to put my reading skills to use. I'd also like to make improvements upon my writing, but I suspect it will be some time before I can pen anything like you can. Speaking of, a Mamuja customer came the other day and entertained us with some wonderful stories. Perhaps we can compile them in a book. Of course, we'll begin our presentation straight away. To cover our Mamuja tomb, we have to include material from Dawntrail. In the meantime, I'll clean my pens and ready our parchments. Alright, you can count on me to get the equipment. Okay, let's see. Oh, God. Okay. Mamuja whistling. Okay. Okay, let's get the leather. Oh. Wait a minute. There's a fucking Aether right over here. I can just use that one. Ethernet, I mean. Alright, let's see the leather. Oh, this one's gonna hurt me in the gill pocket. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Okay, leather. Oh, there we are. Alright, let's see, where are you? Okay. What do we need? Is there any high quality? All of it too expensive, okay. Okay, so I guess we'll take this one. There we are. Alright, I think I'm already in Weaver, so. Alright. There we go. Oh, we got a 98. Oh, okay, that one came in clutch. Oh, that one did legitimately came in clutch. Holy shit. That's unbelievably came in clutch. Holy damn. We're not going to get to 99, so we'll have to switch over to leather work for that one. But, oh, give me good enough time to level up. Look at that. Okay. Alright, now mahogany. We'll switch over to crafting. To our carpenters over here. Oh, come on, work with me here. Thank you. All right. Quick synthesize. There we go. Almost there. Hey, there we go. Finished. Oh, no, that's Goldsmith. Okay. There we go. That's Weaver. All right, let's see. Let's just go with the Rudnick stick. Okay. Let's do this. There we go. I think we good. Come on. Wow, you suck. You really oh, I should press Y. Alright then. Oh, right. Alright, come on, at least yellow. There we go. Alright, come on. Come on. Oh, shitting me. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. Are you serious? Come on! 50-50 my ass. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, now you do it. No. Screw you. Alright. Oh my god, now this thing's starting to play games with me. I'm standing by and... Okay, no, it worked. Okay, there we go. Correct. Good measure. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's go. That's 2. Come on. Now not the time for games. I mean, I am playing a video game, but still, you know what I mean. Thank you. All right. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. To the max. Alright, that's 2. Or was that 3? I think it was 2. Okay. Nope. Wait. I'm trying to think. Alright. I should have pressed Y. Don't play with me. I know there's a video game, but still, don't play with me. Now's not a time for games. Now's a time for action. Like this. Let's go. Almost. Almost. Okay. There we go. Alright, I think 3 or 2 more. I don't know. I honestly lost track. Come on. There we go. There we go. Almost there. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Oh, damn it. Okay, good enough. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there might be 6. Let's go with Y. Go with Y again. Okay. Come on. Goddamn, this is like a goddamn gotcha game. Alright, let's go with that. Okay. Yep, okay. Ran out. Come on. Now's not the time for games. At least the green, come on. Good enough. Alright, alright, let's go for one more. Just to be sure. Perfect. All right. Okay. All right, let's go with this. And perfect. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, we had an extra one. All right, let's discard that one because that one's the lowest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, thank God. All right. I wonder if this is enough to get us to 99 at least. Yeah, there we go. Watch it, Mickey. All right, there you are, Pamika Zamawini. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Wait. Oh, it's gonna get me to 4,000. Okay. All right. Oh, so close to 99. Not bad. We'll switch over to leather worker since that one's already at max, and we can do the final quest for this, and then move on to the Occult Crescent, and then wrap up the stream. So anyway, because it's 9 o'clock in my end. So okay. All right, Zemo when he's talking. His tale was told to me by the Moja of the Doporio clan. Okay. I wonder what this story is going to be about. Probably going to be the story of the war between the Jabara and the Moja. The Doporio have long been known for their skill as mounted warriors. But the mounts were not only meant for warfare. This is an age-old story passed down generations of generations. Oh shoot! Is this the guy that a part of the crafting storyline? All right, let's see. The once lived Doporio youth, wanted by the creed of his people to seek a land blessed by sunlight. For the elusive paradise, they searched endlessly and fought endlessly. Compared to his warrior friends, however, the youth was ill-suited for battle, and his weaver was entrusted not with weapons but a cart with with which to deliver the parcels, which would that I could ride a winged mount, the youth thought. Upon it, he could breach the thicker canopy in the forest and gaze upon the splendor of the sun. Oh. Day after day, he wandered into the forest, hoping to tame a flying beast of his own. Yet his frail physique proved the burden again and again, and was thrown from the spirited creatures until his comrades left to see his fruitless dodge attempts. Still, the youth was determined, and after countless failures, he gained mastery over a beast known as the Remulix Shirel. He became the first of his people to sit astride its winged creature. Oh. Right away, the youth went to his aging parents and taught them how he had achieved this feat. Then, leaping upon the Remulix Shirel, he took to the skies, higher and higher. He flew towards the canopy until he finally disappeared. He never returned home again. It is said he found the land of sunlight his people searched for. The techniques he left would be learned by all Doporio, and to this day, it is not uncommon to see riders upon winged beasts, basking in the sunlight upon the winds. Like I said, that guy's design looks similar to the main Mamuja from the Gatherer's quest line for the Society quest. But anyway, let's not get distracted here. Alright, this is Wendy speaking. What an alluring, Azure hue, like the depth of the canopy, untouched by the sunlight, and the deep blue sky that the poor youth yearned for. A compliment, a beautiful color. What sort of impression did you get from this story, Rex? I was glad that your valiant efforts paid off. I was wondering if you found what you was looking for. Well, I really want an answer to that. Given the volatile setting of wartime, he might have been struck down by an enemy and simply lost among the trees. That's hardly the ending I like to imagine. We may never be able to return to the past and discover the truth for ourselves. But we can always carry our feelings about them into the future. They help create. Writing a book of its tales does just that. I think it entrusts our hopes and feelings to those that follow afterwards. In other words, if no one carries on those stories and feelings, they might be lost forever. The stories I've just told you penned, they are each filled with the history and aspirations of their respective people. The white people have not a single written record. Our oral tradition is utterly unknown to outside of our community. Were we to one day vanish, we would leave not a trace of our existence behind. Our stories would... Ooh, that's a scary thought. Zimmerwini? Pardon me. My shift starts soon. I should be back. Thank you for the lovely book. Damn. I guess, I gotta help the guy by writing down his history then, by the looks of it. Hey, Pamaka now considers you binding authority. Kidoki. Alright, looks like... Oh my god, almost got to level 99. Okay. I switch over to leather worker since I think this one's gonna be... Yep, level 100. Alright, let me put the visor up. Alright, now we're good. Let's continue on with the story. Oh, Rex! Remember when he seemed troubled after our last session, didn't he? He hasn't said a single word about the next mission. I fear he may have given up on bookmaking endeavor. At first, he seemed so excited about sharing the stories he's heard of the Dawntrail. But I wonder if his resignations are different from our transcription session. Care to take a walk with me? Rex, I think I should like to see Zimmerwini's performance for myself. Very good. The Jabber's here with us. Okie dokie. Alright, let's go to the Ethernet. And Beaverside Market. Alright, let's go. Here we go. Alright. Ah, there he is. Alright, is that my way? Pamaka, Rex. Here for a drink, perhaps? Well, that does sound splendid. We were actually hoping to hear one of your famous recitings. Ah, then I'm afraid your timing is rather unfortunate. We actually wait until our seats have filled before having a till. So now is not the time yet. Oh, that's a shame. And about your next commission. As soon as we know what sort of tale you plan to tell, Rick can begin to assemble the necessary materials for our new tomb binding. About that. If you have no further tales you wish to share, far be it from me to insist. Don't worry, I still have plenty to tell. The thing is, when I learned of your discoveries, I decided I wanted our next story to be something from my home. Our tales are completely unknown to outsiders. Should our oral traditions ever reach its end, and our hopes and history would vanish with it, which is why I would preserve it what I can with the written record. That sounds like a wonderful idea, and yet you still seem conflicted. My people neither read nor write. Would creating a written book of their stories truly be understanding and honoring their legacy? And when you put it that way, how might we properly convey the stories of your people unassociated with its written word? Oh! Let's make a book that can be read without words. Take a page from your great-grandfather, but... Oh, okay, let's go with that one, the second option. Take a page from your great-grandfather, Pamika. And take a page, we shall. I only just finished illustrating a book about the Yokwi. You don't need to know our written alphabet to read a story from illustrations. But we needn't stop there. If we are to incorporate other materials into the book as well, bird feathers and flowers and things that harken to the setting appeal in all senses. We need to diversify and preserve the materials we chose, but once we do, our readers will be able to immerse themselves in the story without reliance on written word. A book that appeals to all the senses. I think that might work. I happen to have a few things they can use for the cover, and I can fetch you more if you'll give me them a moment. Okie dokie. The newest can reconvince back at my stall. Once you have the components for our cover, deliver them to me, and we'll hear them when he's tell. Alright. Alright, let's get up writing. There we go. No. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Don't play with me. Alright, one more. Okay. Come on, get it up there. Come on. Alright, I think we can... One more? Okay, no, I'm not risking it. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god. Ah. You absolute bastard of a freaking... Hijo de la mendiga. Oh, that one made me mad. Alright, where the heck is my money? I need more material. Alright, there we go. Alright, come on. Piece of crap. Oh my god. There we go. Come on. There we go. Good enough. Oh, you gotta be effing kidding me. It has to be high quality only. Oh my. Seriously? Stupid rain. Alright. Screw this. Okay, there we go. There we go. One more. Hey, let's go. Alright, yeah, we got the tomb right here. Alright, I'm speechless, Rex. Let's make the finest cover yet. I have no doubt. Now, let us hear the Moeni story. Whew, okay. Alright, all that's left is to unlock the Occult Crescent. And then I'll have to wrap up the stream early because, well, it's pretty late where I am, so and I don't want to disturb my other acquaintances or family. Alright, Naraka, continue writing away. I'll listen to the stories here as well. What an amazing tomb you made! Careful script and illustration pieces of the natural world as they are featured in my story. Reading this will be an unforgettable experience for anyone. I can't wait to take this home and show my family. I'm sure they'll be proud to see our stories reflected in such art. You should perform it for all to enjoy. Can I come here at the hear you read it the job out here? Let's go with that one. That one makes more sense. Of course, this is my intention from the very start. I feel more confident than ever in my letters, so I plan to read out loud from the gorgeous tomb as opposed to reciting it on memorization. In fact, I say our evening regulars will be filling into the Chabar tier enough. If you'd like, I can save a table for you. It will be spent for them, Moeni. It'll be right behind you. Alrighty then. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're almost finished up with the story. Alright, where is he at? Oh, he's up there. Damn it. I went downstairs for nothing. There we go. Alright, let's wait here. Alright, can you hear that? The people are telling all sorts of tales around us. A haven for storytellers indeed. Alright, and here's the man of the hour. Many here are regulars, but everyone is welcome to welcoming a fresh faces just as long as you're hungry for new stories. Hey lad, tell us a story, would you? A new one, if you got it. Right away. I've got just the thing for you. And I think you'll enjoy it. Alright. Tonight I would like to share something personal for you all. Some of you may know I come from a tradition of oral storytelling, and my people do not rely upon a written word. However, should our voices no longer echo in the future generations, I fear our very history runs the risk of extinction. Thus did I commission a skeevier Pamika and traveling artisan Rex with the creation of a book. This is the story of my people. May it warm your heart like the sun upon the plains. 1,000 dawns ago, in the eastern reaches of Dawntrail, my ancestors lived upon a bountiful land. The soil was rich and the wind carried with seeds that flourished into healthy crops. And one summer, a great serpent of cloud coiled above our land. Beneath its swirling body fell the rain. It was so endless that it drowned the crops and threatened to starve our people. "We must call for the sun," someone cried. For our people lifted their prayers into the sky that they might summon the mighty light. But the serpent heard their voice, and with anger lashed out with its tail, driving an even greater deluge upon them. With their fields turned to rivers, our people departed in search of the sun. One day after day, they walked and walked, bearing their hunger and thirst until they could no longer. It was when they came upon a solitary cactus. "Chasers of the sun, take me with you. I too seek brighter lands. For your hunger and thirst I offer you my fruit. In return, sow my seeds upon your paths, and partake in whatever they yield." Our people sowed the seeds, and from them grew more and more cacti, each bearing fruit that gifted them strength. For 1,000 nights, they pressed onwards, westward, planting the cacti and partaking in their fruit. Finally, they reached a wide land of sunlight. The cacti grew stronger, plentiful, beneath the golden rays, and spoke to our people once more. "You have our gratitude, children of man. This is the land we long dreamt of. Today, we revel in this radiance. Tomorrow we shall give up our voices and live to nourish your progeny forever." So it was that the cacti spoke the tongue of man no more. Yet our people would continue to carry for them and honor them as irreplaceable companions. My bad. It was there alongside the bright sun and thriving cacti that our people founded a village and lived in a place of comfort for thousands tomorrows to come. Our native tongue, Tanawata, means sun chaser. But there is one reason as why our people are so named. The story you just heard is but one explanation, a tale passed down through generations in my village. But ask another Tantawan, and you will hear another story. I am not here to insist that ours is definitive tale, but rather to say that in a small corner of vast continent, there exists a people who believe it to be true. It is my hope that our stories are remembered by many and our words carried forward into the future. Thank you. Ooh, that was a good story, not gonna lie. Oh, that was pretty good, Naga. That was pretty good, Zamawani. What did you think? That's how we usually do our resonations. However, whoever has a story to tell stands up and they regale the room. I caught Pamika on her way out. Seems she can't leave her stall unattended for long. And I assume she was waiting for you there. Okay. Alright, let's go finish up the story with Pamika and then we'll unlock the Occult Crescent and then we'll wrap up the stream. Okay, so what you Mickey, there we go. We'll probably do the other storytelling, other crafters and gathering storylines some other time. I don't know when. Alright, but anyway. Give me a hang on before I start reading. The Moani storytelling prowess is awe-inspiring, isn't it? He set the scene without flaw. I truly felt as though I was journeying along those cacti. Words are so particular, aren't they? When spoken from the soul, they can convey meaning that extend far beyond their written worth. My experiences with you and Zamawani have opened my eyes to the true duty of a skimvier. Scrivener. I mean, my bad. Alright. Going forward, I hope to capture what I can hear with more sensitivity and deeper understanding. It's not a matter of simply writing down words. It's about preserving the spirit with which they are spoken, just like we are with our books. My abilities have their limits, however. So for the tales I cannot bind alone, I hope I can count on you, Rex. Hey, mighty thank you. Okay, which one do we need? I think we need CP. I think we need the CP for that. Alright, and with that, esteemed contributor, you have completed Pemmica's task and now considered you a connoisseur of covers. There are doubtless others than what you're making you can help out. Okay, there we go. Alright, with that, finished up. Ooh, we got an achievement. Did we get a new name? New nickname? Of Countless Crafts. So Rex like a kitty, Countless Crafts. Okay, alright, not bad. Alright. Now to wrap up the stream. Should I use this one? This? Or this? Let's go with this glamour for now. But anyway, alright. We're just gonna unlock it and whatever mini storyline we have finished up, we're just gonna leave it there and we'll do that for next stream. It's not gonna be next Saturday, because next Saturday I'm actually not gonna be streaming on Saturday, and on Sunday I'm gonna be streaming 2K24 instead. But the next Saturday after next. So anyway, let's pick with that expedition here, and looks like Keteram over here is going on to his final adventure. You're Rex, aren't you? Just the man I was after. As it happens, old Keteram has asked me to find you. Says he's got a proposition for you. Stay right there, I'll go fetch him. Okie dokie. Alright, Keteram, why you gotta make me wait in the rain? I'm not gonna do his accent because it's I can't do that accent. I think it's Irish. I don't know what accent. Right. Apologies for coloring you like this, but I was hoping you could parlay for ye took leave of Turiola. Oh. I'll cut to the chase. I want you aboard on my final expedition. Oh. Before I get into the particulars, allow me to spin a quick yarn. Okay. So this is his final expedition. The old goat's finally gonna settle down, by the looks of it. These days, any Eorzean sailor worth their salt bounded for Turiola. I'll tell you, take the established route and skirt the southern Indigo Deep. Oh. But back when maps of the realm were nothing but blank parchments past Villenbred, all we had were a lure of the horizon to guide us. Most of me fellow explorers weighed anchor and cut course due west, heading straight for adventure. Alas, most were lost to the waves. Me crew and I reached Tyrol and the account of raging northward and avoiding the same treacherous waters that claimed them. Oh, what does he have in store? That stretch of the deep came to be known as the Shades Triangle. I had a notion to solve its mystery on behalf of my fallen comrades. But after arriving on these shores, it was the land, not the sea, that promised adventurers anew. Once I settled here and disbanded the expedition, I never did get the opportunity. And he wants to do that one last time. But then I crossed paths with a certain realm-renowned adventurer and began to wonder. Something told me that with ye help, I had finally shed the light on the mystery of the secured waters. So how about it? Will you join the old explorer on one final gaunt? You had me at mystery. What of your duties at the palace? It will be my honor. Okay, you know what? I'm going with that second one. That one sounds so much more for Asm. When role-playing Asm. Do not worry. I propose all this full back into the Dawn Cement. Truth be told, even before Galu Jaja asked me to watch over Conan Wuklamat, I feared I'd never sail again. Anyways, I sense the pair were wise to me worrying, so I laid it all bare. Hey, there they are. Oh my god, alright, let me try to do Conan's accent. And you say the mystery of the Shades Triangle was haunted you since? The region of which you speak has implemented a trade with foreign nations, and any effort to unravel its secrets would ultimately benefit Turiola. Sounds like it might be the last chance you'll get, especially if you're hoping to get Rex involved. Besides, Papa would turn in his grave if we barred his old friend for one final voyage. I say follow your heart, Tankawa. Good guy, Kona. Alright, let's get to it. I'm sure you'll be wanting more details. I'd like to sail sooner rather than later. The less we can do once we put a few months between us and the harbor. The ship is ready waiting. Had her sent over from Limsa. Especially, when you're ready, speak with Ophergram over at the pier. Alrighty then. Alright, let's get to it. Oh. Whew. Alright. Damn it, I love Rogan and women in this game. Alright, anyway. Rex, I presume. Kidoran told me about you. My name is Ophergram, navigator by trade. They say Shades Triangle is backed up in storms year-round, but the closer you look into the charts, I tell you it ain't strictly true. For a brief season of the skies are clear and the seas are calm, hence why the old explorer is eager to weigh anchor. What's the matter? Don't tell me you worrying of clambering into a little rowboat. Haha. We're not rowing all the way into Shade Triangle. Our vessel is waiting beyond the shallows. Anyways, are you good, prepared to leave? Just say the word. Alright, oh my gosh, she's so much taller than me. Alright, anyway. Look at the height. Alright, hang on. I gotta take a screenshot of this. That's so funny. Alright, hang on. Alright, sharing this on Twitter just to show you the height difference. Alright, anyway. Ready for to plot a course to unknown waters? Alright, travel to part of the Shade Triangle. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see this for the first time. I wish I could explore more, but I'm probably gonna end the screen after we finish this one quest. Or whatever quests that are available. And then we'll save the rest for another stream. Or I can just do a random exploring on my off time and just share it on Twitter. I'll probably end up doing that second one. Oh my god. I wish this was voiceover though. Plain sailing this far. Might be time to talk about our destination. Shade Triangle is turning mess of storms. So every time the vessel goes missing in the region, most blame the treacherous conditions. But, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, man. Alright, anyway. I'll keep my thoughts to myself for the time being. Alright, but hear this. For the records. The last ship seeking the charted waters and the message, they relied on their escorts and passing strange. Conditions for crescent-shaped isle sighted in the vicinity. Potential safe haven during storms, attempting to make landfall. They never made it back to port, despite the calm seas. Folks are calling the island the Occult Crescent, ever since. There is not but shifting myriad that claims the lives of those on sight. Everyone on board knows the risk involved a voyage like this, but there ain't nothing like the thrill of the unknown to trump good sense. Aye, the whiff of mystery and promise of a new discovery are hard to resist. Am I right thinking the same appeals to you, adventurer? No doubt. I wouldn't be called out of them for if I wasn't true. Alright, anyways. Why did you get acquainted with the rest of the crew? I'll be checking the charts. Once you've got the measure of the folks risking their hides along with you, come and find me. Oh my god. Alright, anyway. Alright, looks like we're gonna have a little mini adventure on here. Alright. Expeditionary Surveyor. This ain't my first trip into the waters. I've sailed close to the Shade Triangle to survey the weather many times. Only the clearest days when the sea's flat as glass, so do ye a glimpse of the isle. It looks unremarkable from a distance, but that's exactly what the poor bastards who went missing must have thought. Never did pluck the courage to take a closer look, curious as I was. That's when I heard Kitteram was leading the expedition into the heart of the triangle. I sided right up. Don't get me wrong, I still got my reservations. But when I think I've waited for us in those waters, it's the excitement that wins out. Alright. Expedition Secretary. My grandfather once sailed with Kitteram. He was right there with him when they first made landfall in Turiola. But it wasn't Turiola that they were aiming for. They left the area westward around Hinagashi, and they didn't count on a great big continent lying between them and their destination. Oh wow, he really is like a less problematic Christopher Columbus. Because Christopher Columbus meant to go to India, but he ended up in America. And that's why for the longest time we called Native Americans, or indigenous people, if you want to call them that, we called them Indians for the longest time. But anyway, oh my gosh. Anyway, alright, let's go. Once they were ashore, they soon forgot all about the Far East. Eventually, my grandfather settled, and I am here 3 generations later. By all accounts, journeying with Kitteram is a life-changing, and I mean that in the best possible sense, of course. Hey. So she's excited. Expedition prosper. Prospector. Alright, this isn't some foolhardily treasure hunt. No, some of the Isle's secrets will be worth more than glittering trinkets. And if we can open up safe passage to the island, there's potential to establish a permanent landing. Just imagine the boon to foreign trade that could be bring. All of which is to say, there is more at stake here than lining our pockets. Ain't that the truth? Also starting the Phantom weapon quest line as well. There's no telling what awaits us on the island, which is why we have enlisted the help of expert artisans to supply our crew. There's a fellow here that wished to set it up clear. After we left the port, I caught a crazed fool trying to launch one of the lifeboats. We managed to lock him in the hold, but the vitriol set about drinking all the rum in sight. And then we tied him up and stuffed him into one of the barrels. He drained dry. Oh wow. Alright. Well, let's pick with Kid around. Oh my god. Seriously though. Whew. Alright. I am loving... Alright, taking another screenshot. Alright, there we go. Alright. Enough simping. Alright. Looks like you had a good chat with the crew. That's the thing of seafaring. A close-skinned crew is indispensable out of the open sea. I know there's talks about me feats and reaching to it all, but in truth, I couldn't have done it without my fellow explorers. Wherever the wind might take us, I consider it my duty to get us there in one piece, back in one piece. Oh god, One Piece mention! We're gonna find the One Piece! Alright, right? We'll settle in the Shades Triangle in a moment now. So look sharp! Alright. Ooh! Oh, it's a blue-footed booby! Land ho! What ho? Ah, there's the crescent. Hold steady. We sail straight for her. Aye aye. Alright, mic is working. Oh, look at the... I wonder if we can get that as a minion. Probably can. Looks about minion size. Oh. What the hell? Where's the blasted island? We just had it in our sights. Land spotted! Off the starboard stern. Wait, what? Oh god, it's gonna be like Eureka, where it's a moving island. I still haven't even finished that one. I didn't even do Boeotia yet. What? Don't tell me. He cornered right past it. Get this hook turned around. Alright, let's see. It's gonna disappear again on us, isn't it? And lost sight of the darn thing again? Shifting Mirage was right on the money. If the IO itself was moving, the waves would be surging right over the bulwark. This is no natural phenomenon. Something messing with our perception. Oh boy. You deserved. Heed my call. Deserved or not, onward we sail. I hear, but I'm not sure I follow. Yeah, this one, definitely me. Who are you talking to? Oh, just the voices in my head. Probably Frey or Albert. Or a new one. A strange voice, ye say? I didn't hear a thing. Ah! Oh boy. What am I? I lost control of the rudders. Something's reeling us in. Gods. Oh, that can't be good. Oh, wow. Look at that animation. It couldn't be the island, could it? Oh boy. Here we go. Whoa. How's the hull looking? No rubber is damaged, but the ship stuck fast and almost as if we've dropped anchor. Perfectly docked and without a single scratch. There ain't a helmsman alive that could have managed that. I feel she'll end up like that if we try shifting her. Ooh. I reckon we were brought here by some arcane trickery. Trapped too, most likely. Magic's right into our destination. Quite a stick of luck if you ask me. Who knows? Well, there ain't nothing for it but to get this expedition underway. Ooh. I'm loving the ruin so far. Alright, how much further? I really do need to finish up this door. Okay. Alright, I think that voice you heard on the ship. I'm starting to wonder whether that wasn't some kind of summons. I'm glad to have you with us regardless. As for the isle itself, I'd assume it was uninhabited. Certainly wasn't expecting to come across this phantom village. Like as not, there's some sort of ward encompassing the island, so to keep us here. That said, the chances of ethereal currents could circumvent the wards, assuming you can tap into one. Might be worthy if you might be worth a try to if adventure calls you elsewhere. Any roads, much like together the crew and get stuck. You better secure the perimeter first. Oh, I thought I'd give you a journal to jot down the findings on the way. Alright, figure there's more than a few works who appreciate the record of your exploits. Fill those pages when you got something to sink your teeth into. Alright. First, you return to allow the pointer on the expedition, interact with the ethereal current in the moored ship to corresponding current at the Tide Harbor. Okay. Ooh, okay, let's see. Collection expanded occult record. Now available in the collection of the duty selection in the main menu. Blah blah blah. Ooh. Ketaram Bluefenstein, or I don't know what it said. The Phantom Village. Okay. I don't think we can explore this area. Let me see. Yeah, this is just a starting point. Alright. Till we reach something more prominent, we'll continue on. Odd. Not a single soul about. No use pondering. No use pondering though. We better take a look around the Overgrim stands guard. As long as the ship's safe, we're we're all the provisions on board, and that means one less worry while we getting our bearings. Let me know if you had anything of interest. Alright. Oh, faintly glowing stone. What do you got? Likely carved by hand, its confused stone includes a faint glow. Unclear whether the stone emits natural light or its internal mechanism, causing the illumination. Okay. Oh, this looks like there's one all the way up here. Alright, let's get going. Alright, almost there. Alright, vantage point. I see a wrecked ship, our ship, and a whole lot of nothing. Two shipwrecks are visible in eerily still bay. No doubt once crewed by brave sailors seeking the inner reaches of the Shades Triangle. Judging from the other orientation, the vessel must have sunk while attempting to leave the island. There's no telling whether the souls on board were lost to the waves. Okay. Oh shit. Ow. Oh my god, I can swim in here. Alright. Overgrown building. The foliage choking the building. The overall state of the decay suggests it has been abandoned for some time. Left to the mercy of the elements. Yeah, finish investigating. Report back to Kitteran. Okay. Alright, Kitteran. I'm guessing you're not closer to solving the Isle's mysteries either. Looking at the structures, I say the settlement's ancient. The original inhabitants may have long been gone. And I have hoping to find a few survivors from the wreck in the very distant. Alright, anyway. Anyhow, this building in particular took me of interest. I managed to force the lock. I don't want you to think I make a habit of breaking locks in general skullduggery. Other than when strictly necessary, of course. Let's take a look inside, shall we? Alright, let's see what we're gonna find inside. Whoa. Totally not creepy at all. Oh yeah, this definitely smells trouble. Something tells me we shouldn't open that casket. Well, we know everything's not dead here. A sarcophagus, I'd reckon. I wouldn't get too close if I were you. I sense arcane trickery afoot. These candles aren't being kept light by natural means. That's for damn sure. Oh, God. Oh. That gave me a little jump scare. Not gonna lie. Whoa, look at that symbol. Just what I thought. Experience tells me a ward. Like this will have ye us jumping through hoops to dispel it. Oh. There's the voice again. Only ye deserve may lay claim. Let's see what I can do. There's that voice again. I didn't hear a thing. If they're addressing you in particular, methinks that the ward might yield to you. I don't know. Oh God, this got Athens written all over it, doesn't it? Okay. I didn't do it. Well, I didn't do it on purpose, but still. Alright. Not sure which is more confounding mystery, ye magic touch, or this godforsaken rock we're standing on. Oh god. Oh god, we opened Pandora's box. Well, that's GG, everyone. Oh my god. What have we unleashed in this world? What the? A Tonberry? What in the world? Ah! Thoroughly refreshed and raring to go. Who might you two be? I wasn't expecting the common tongue. You take me for a belittled fool? Ah, but perhaps a veiled supposition give my current form. Before stands you the archive, the definition of eruption. Iteration. Now, hurry up and introduce yourselves. Alright, I like this guy already. I'm Rex, and this is Kiddo. Oh, Rex, is it? Those keen searching eyes of yours, clearly you have an inquisitive mind like no other, save for my own. That is. I am Kichiran, an explorer hailing from Minsa La Minsa. We're here on an expedition backed by the nation of Turiolo. Minsa La what's up? Turiolo? I visited each of the 12 city-states and learned all there is to know about their people and cultures. But those names are unfamiliar. To think a whole nation would elude me. Tell me, when exactly was this Turiolo founded? Oh boy, this guy's been asleep for quite a while. Probably not as long as Fiend, but still. Like around... The 7th Astral Era! I moved to the island to avoid spreading of affliction that left me as you see, and permanently fell into a deep slumber. If memory serves, such a plague swept the realm at the 5th Astral Era. Does that mean you've been asleep for more than 1,500 years? Oh my god, no, he's slept longer than Speed. Way longer. That would explain why I feel so well rested. Now that I awake, I should very much like to see what become of the isle. Oh my god. You can hear his little feet tap. Boy, let's hope there's nothing else. I certainly don't recall the memorial fountain being so begrimed with algae. Perhaps he spoke the truth. And this strange elixir, I sense, pervading the island, could be a ward of sorts? The noggle's still foggy with the eon's long slumber. There is still time when I knew all kinds of things. The name of every battle that waited all the riches in the world, the ones I was wise old man. I gushing on font of knowledge. Oh my god, you and your Charlotte would be so best friends. Alright. Say I could be a real boon for your expedition. Once I get up to speed, I shall join you on your endeavors. Let's venture forth into the mysterious isle. Perhaps in the course of the adventure, your memories will come flooding back. Alright, let's go with that second one. Seeing as there's nothing to do in this settlement, out to kill us, I think it's time we get the crew ashore and earn in their keep. I'll be right back. Hopefully we can learn more about this isle from our new co-found conspirator. Alrighty then. There we go, quest complete. Ooh, the archive has been added to the occult record. Alright. Ooh. Unfamiliar territory. Would you care to elaborate upon what brought you here? Ah, this island lies in the heart of the Shade Triangle, and many ships have gone missing on these waters. You mentioned the wrecks at the bay. Is that unreasonable to think that some of the sailors would have made it to shore? Why didn't you try to wake me? He probably took one look at you and said and see if the sarcophagus back up. Oh, that's so mean-spirited. The door in the chamber was slightly barred. Never mind that puzzle. I'm still puzzled by the strange voice that only I can hear. Oh my god. Alright. I really want to go with one, but I mean two, but three. Which one would be more awesome? This sounds more like an awesome answer. You mean to imply that someone summoned you here? Clearly it wasn't me. I've been sound asleep for the last few millennia, give or take. That's a tantalizing conundrum. We must simply get to the bottom of this. Whoa! Oh my god, Faye, she found us! Is it knowledge you seek? What manner of creature is this? A familiar, methinks. Looks like a fairy employed by the Namai scholars of old. Was it you who summoned her? Me? Prosperous! I would have summoned something much more statuesque. How rude! My name is Iris, and I certainly wasn't called forth by a wheezing little wretch like you. Oh. Wheezy? You mean wise, pertinent little whelp? Honestly, would ever summon a companion as so lacking in manners? How exactly? I know exactly what I meant, and you, sir, are lacking in wisdom. A seal has been placed upon your worldly knowledge, thus preserving its youth. You can only speak of which the illest individual over there has seen, and learn firsthand. Is that so? That explains why I can't muster the faintest note of magic. I tried to heal myself earlier, to no avail. Centuries of sleep on the cold stone slab really took a toll on my lower back. Enough of ye aching bones. Iris, where's ye master? Let me try a different task. Why were ye summoned here? I don't know. Looks like someone else has their knowledge sealed away. If I'm weak and lacking wisdom, then you are not but an unfamiliar. Ahem. I'll tell you one thing. That fairy was steep in the same ether permeating the island. As I surmise, there's a strange world covering the isle in the entirety. No doubt the ship is in that bay was caught in its pool. Well, words can't just cast themselves, meaning someone is responsible for the poor souls who perish on Shade's Triangle. Methinks our focus ought to be finding out what we can about this individual. Let's not forget the strange voice he keeps hearing. For all you know, it could be connected in some way. Right. Let's go speak to Joffrey over yonder. He had to have a word at the process of that base camp. Alright. So we're gonna speak to Joffrey over here. I think it was one of the sailors, so we... Yep. It was one of the sailors over... Ooh! I saw a gate. You'll be pleased to hear the preparations are well underway. I sent the advance parties to scout ahead while the ship is located. We already found an ideal spot to stage forays into the island's southern reaches and are setting up camp as we speak. When you are ready to head out, just say the word. Once you're out on the field, we'll have you speak with Kidron to decide how to proceed. To support the crew on the station, I'm here in town. Be sure to avail yourself to the services are in your need. If you're after a weaponsmith, word is we hired a truly remarkable craftsman for the expedition. Judging by his reputation, you'll soon have your weapons honed and for deadly perfection. What do we have? The smithies will be set up over yonder. Do drop by if you're interested. Well, that's all for me. Give me a shout when you're ready to make the encampment. Alrighty then. Alright. You stand upon the Occult Crescent, uncharted isle of the land of the Shades Triangle. Whether you choose to join your fellow explorers in large-scale battles against the fiercest of foes, or take the Crescent's denizens in a series of small skirmishes, there are many ways to proceed to uncover the shores. The following pages contain detailed explanations that expand the Occult Crescent read to understand it well. The Occult Crescent is available for disciples of war and magic, level 100 and above. The requirement level is item level is 690, and the level item will be synced to 700. Players may change for different job. Players may change to a different job for sufficient level while in duty. All players are suggested to a separate leveling system while exploring the Occult Crescent, indicated by by their knowledge level, particularly with the large-scale battles and slaying island fiends, will boost their knowledge, akin to experience points. Oh, so it really is like the Eureka. When facing the fiends of the Occult Crescent, knowledge and level will specifically impact an outcome in any battle to improve your chances of survival and roaming in the wild. Discrepancies between the knowledge level of your foes will affect the damage you deal and receive. You would do well to choose your marks carefully before engaging. Ooh. While exploring the island, particularly critical encounters and large-scale battles for up to 72 combatants emerging victorious from the perilous endeavor will garner a wealth of knowledge and rewards. Additionally, during the course of the expedition, the return of the action replaces the Occult return and enable instant return to the camp. Okay. There we go. Iris has been added to the Occult Crescent records. Alright. Oh, that music. Whoa! The hell did everybody else pop up? Alright. Oh. Oh, hang on. Let me unlock the... Oh my god. There's so many people there. Alright, let me unlock the... I think this is, is this unlocking the phantom weapon reset? Ah, the Ram El Vibriat. Wouldn't be surprised if we find them floating in the sea. Aye, I needed a smithy, Diggy. I'm afraid we ain't up and running yet. Truth be told, the weaponsmiths we bolted on before could have finished setting up our shop. Mastery of crafts by all accounts, but ye nothing but trouble since setting foot in the ship. Kept trying to escape so we threw him in the hole. Our wars didn't end there. Enric all of the booze, and we thought along the expedition, I tell you. That burger was pickled by the time we unloaded on out any roads. The bastard's now gone. Gone and disappeared. The fellow you speak of sounds vaguely from... Oh my god. I forgot it was Geralt. Geralt. Sounds like you kidnapped an upstanding artisan and held in prisoner. Nah, I'm going with that first one. This guy sounds awfully familiar. Either you already got acquainted with the scoundrel, or Eosias and precanterous weaponsmiths that I thought. Needless to say, there aren't many folks who are willing to sell to the Shave Triangle. We were sketching around, trying to find someone of a certain enterprising woman. That's when they say that a finer weaponsmith alive today, and he drinks like a sailor and on shore leave, and lives up to his neck in debt. He signed up for the expedition to settle his dues. Yep, that is him. Anyways, he got far. He didn't get far. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see what he's at. Okay. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. There you are, Geralt. Ah, there you are, you drunk bastard. Oh my god. You figured you would have paid off your debt after the last 3 times you'd done this. Not a drop of rum to be had in this bloody ghost town. No more mention of Shade Triangle when I signed up for this goddamn contract. Talk about flawed bloody pretenders. More fool of me for trusting Why the Harden. Who the hell's that? Oh, bugger me! I can't do one bloody job without ye showing up, showing your ugly mug. That said, it's never a dull moment with us two teaming up. That is true. How about we finish the job sharpening and get off the dissonant rock, eh? Alrighty then. Well, we found him. Alright, there we go. Uh-oh. Oh god, it's lagging. Oh my god! God damn it. There we go. Alright. Ah! God damn. Alright. You must have, alright, you must have added an hour at time to coaxing them back. Apologies for the trouble. Alright. Right with this meeting up and running. Time started, you keep. Listen here, I'd really think I'm going to sully my hammer and tongues knocking out work for any village smith with half a brain could handle. No, nothing less of high impossible feats of genius stroke may fire these days. Says the impotent salt who drank the old dry rack up more debt in the process. You're already in a position to direct terms. Though it does seem daft to work over eye-watering summons to oh my god, I cannot read for this guy. Eosia's finest weaponsmiths, only to have him forgotten old planes, swords, and shield. Good god, I hate reading for Linz and Laminthians. Alright, any ideas, adventurer? I feel like I already jumbled my words, so you got them talking? Not quite the field expertise. I'm sure Eosia's finest weaponsmith has his own ideas. He does, a matter of fact. Just delving a new meaning to refining weapon old armor. I couldn't help but notice the Acer parchment displays. I reckon I'll tap into that somehow. Of course, I'll need raw materials. Some magic warp ore from the Isle should do a nice trick. If the ore ye after, surveyors will soon be conducting a preliminary exhibition. Is that all you need to start? Hardly. If that were the case, any old fool could do the job. Magical properties can be fleeting and elusive. Without a means of proper harnessing the Aether, there's every chance of the orb will denigrate in the process. So you require something else besides raw materials? Any link into what that might be? Something a foul beastie in the throes of death will leave behind a crystallized chunk of their life essence. I've used this stuff in the past. Well, it ain't exactly common. How would you find it on the Bastard Rock? Not that unique on this island, mind you. I'm sure you'll find it elsewhere too. Does this mystery crystal have a name? It does indeed. Demeteria. Oh god. I'm guessing this has something related to do with past exploration instances. You've proven that spark of our weapons needed, looking like committed to fulfilling the contractual duties, at the very least. Aye. I owed you feeling about handling, oh my god, I can't read for this guy. Look at my face, bro. He is not looking forward to this, and I am not. I am not. Oh my god, I am not. Ugh! The material can be attained by path of the Occult Crescent, all the blah blah blah. Alright, we'll definitely continue that next stream. Alright, let's get access to the actual place, and then we'll end the stream. Excuse me. There we are. Alright, journey to the court southern horn. There we go. Yes. Oh yeah, definitely like Eureka. Alright, so we're not really going to be exploring too much. We're just going to be doing the basics. Just the base area, and then we'll end the stream. Right, ooh. Wish we would have done this during the day, but oh, giant pyramid. Oh, ruins. One-winged not scorpions, one-winged snakes. Damn, look at this place. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Alright, let me move this. What would be the best place to move it? Right here? Oh, wait, right here. Alright, oh, okay, critical encounter. Implementing commence. Holy shit, okay. Alright, decline that for now. Alright, let's see if I can try. Oh. Attune. Alright. Okay, god damn it. Okay, we still need access. Alright, so we gotta ask Caterham for help. Wait, what the hell is that? Hang on. Oh. Oh, it's similar to the observation screenshot or whatever it's called. Alright. You heard press on to find a better location to stage the expedition than this. I think we find out something akin to the Aetherite. With any luck, there'll be a few more dotted around the isle, to avail ourselves to make sure to attune to before leaving camp. Speaking of leaving, our advance party is scattered in the area. Brought back a few bits of bops of interest. Our caravan was appraising the cache, but soon he scrapped off and started poking around the heap of rubble. We better see what is... Oh, I just realized the tone of this song. It's, what's it called? It's the second raid in, allied raid in Heaven's Sword. not the town, city of Moria or Maria, I forgot. It is similar. I just realized it oh, that's cool. Okay, now I know we're probably going to be dealing with something Alag related or something like that. Alright, the archive was appraising blah blah blah, the cache. Alright, let's go with the archive. There you are. I got something crystalline to show you. What's this? Ah, just as I thought. Because you laid your eyes on the crystal, I was able to tap into my wealth of learning of the topic. This sealed knowledge business was awfully frustrating, I must say. What I handed you was a soul shard from the 5th astral area containing within a phantasmal record of arcane arts and combat discipline, pioneered by the 12 city-states of Eld. I'm sure the methods that your modern combatants employ are far more refined than those of my day. Okay, so it's those kind of soul crystals, alright. Nonetheless, you might benefit from learning from the old ways of waging war. Under normal circumstances, I find myself a soul shard and fight alongside you, but I can't access what's inside. Thwarted again by the seal that diminished my little squiggling book of. Given what you were summoned here, especially, I did say you have no trouble using it, however. Go on and affixing it to your garb. Alright. Phantom jobs now unlocked. Alright, ooh. Okay. The social enterprises give you access to the Phantom Jobs, Phantom Knight, Phantom Monk, and Phantom Bard. The supplementary jobs are each sealed via the Phantom Job window, view on the Occult Crescent. Selecting the Phantom Job enables you a job-specific Phantom action. Phantom action can be displayed in Phantom Action Panel, which they can be selected for exclusion. Much like other actions, Phantom actions can be registered into the hotbar. You're currently a Phantom Freelancer. Select your chosen Phantom job from the window and proceed your expedition. Speak with the expeditionary advisor at the base camp or Geoffrey in the Phantom Village to learn more about the Occult Crescent. Alright. Alright, let's see. That's the Occult Crescent. Ooh. Phantom Bard. Phantom Knight. Accumulate ancient memories of a loyal, honorable knight. Defend your comrades from harm. Gain the blah blah blah. Discipline, quiet meditation. Pass and unparalleled. Okay. Here's Ryan. Let's share the cat's voice. Alright, let's go with Phantom Knight for right now. Whoa. So I can just... Whoa. Well, alright. Phantom actions are a specific action variable dependent on undertaking. Phantom actions can be used to click on the icon. Phantom actions are while other actions can be registered in the Diddy hotbar. Okay. So, alright, let's see. Alright, there we go. Let's put that on R for right now. That way it'd be easier for access later. Okay. There we are. Alright. Can we access it now? No, we cannot. Okay. Ancient Arts of War. Excellent. We think we managed to interfere. What's more, I don't think there will be only soul shards left on the island. More possessive. Shall keep from exclusion. Okay. Can I access it now? I really want to end the stream. That's why I'm in a rush. Because it's getting pretty late over on my end, and I don't want to be too loud. Even though I'm trying to be my quietest. Alright. He's supposed to have seen better days, but they are solid enough. As long as we secure the entrance, the camp will be safe for while you roam out in the aisle. Roman, it was all well and good, but we'll find a firm plan of action if we are to make it headway. Before you leave, let's consider your approach. Alright. Got it to the Occult Crescent record, got it. Ooh! I think I can access it now. Perfect! Alright, there we go. There we go. Ooh. What the hell did I get? Oh, gold. Okay. Alrighty then. Alright, now that we got access, I can probably visit it myself. And I can properly end the stream and we can continue our adventure with Kid around some other time. So anyway. Now that I got access to that, I can finally end the stream. Oh yeah, so okay. So, next Sunday I'll be streaming, probably 2K25, or unless I change my mind and we continue on with this. But on Saturday, I'm not going to be streaming. I'm going to be going to a wrestling I'm going to Worlds Collide in the Kia Forum. Going to enjoy Lucha Libre with my family. So I'm not going to be streaming on Saturday, so I'm going to be streaming on Sunday. I'll let you know, I'll keep you up to date on what I decide to stream on Sunday, but yeah, we'll be streaming on Sunday again. So anyways, you can follow me on my socials, my Twitter/X handles at @LikeAKitty_Rex. I also have a Blue Sky, which is Rex_Like_A_Kitty, the Blue Sky, the social. I also have an Insta/Thread, which normally says there just to exist. I'll probably end up using it at some point, which is official_Rex_Like_A_Kitty. You can watch me stream on Twitch, which is Rex_Like_A_Kitty, or you can watch the VODs and the videos on my YouTube channel, which is Rex_Like_A_Kitty. The _VODs my YouTube channel. Let me do that again. My YouTube channel, which is Rex_Like_A_Kitty VOD. That's a capital VOD and a lowercase s. Thank you for coming to my stream, and I hope to see you again and like always, Legadors, remember, keep your head cool and that fighting spirit red hot. Later, Legadors! Bye! Man, I effed up that ending.